right, now they'd arrest Buzzsaw for impersonating a bodybuilder.
I think so.
You got him choking, brother, on the second rope. Billy Little's gasping for air as Buzzsaw's trying to work the crowd a little bit. Referee's cautioning him to back off. Shoots Billy Litt off. Comes in, big high elbow. Billy Litt's down.
Buzzsaw going for a pin. Got a 2 count.
All right, here we go. All right, now Billy Litt, what we got going on here?
Oh.
Billy Litt, you get his, there you go. Break the hold. Break it, referee. Break the hold. All right, here we go. Let's see what's happening here now. Oh, we got Billy Litt coming out of nowhere, coming up from the grave with a chin buster.
Billy.
A few punches, climbing the second rope. Gonna get the crowd behind him.
Billy's laying in some punches there,
All
but
right.
Brian Jones comes back.
All right. We got a sunset flip, and that's it.
3 count.
All right. Excellent match.
That one right. Got that right, Nature Boy.
All right, double tank team.
Doing a little double teaming there.
Double
Oh,
elbow
Beau
there.
went down from that double elbow drop.
I love Beau. Beau's like me. He goes down in sections. When you're big like us, you just don't fall down. You might break something. You go down slowly.
Oh, double clothesline.
Like an old man easing into a warm bath.
Buddy, you make it hard to comment
All
sometimes.
right, Ricky Shane is just full of wine and vinegar out there. Here we go. Yeah, he's trying his best. Punches are
He's
good
taking
back.
up the slack where Beau's kind of trying to recover a little bit. But, oh,
Oh, my
man.
Heck of a move. What is this?
Oh, right into referee Brian
Say it
Bubba
isn't
Kyle.
So. Bubba's down. Bubba's down. Ricky's out. Uh-oh, here comes the cowbell. Here goes a little run in. Here's Billingsley sneaking up. Pushes him off. Hits his own
Oh,
tag team
Derik
partner.
Billings caused Bandit to lose his balance and hit his own partner.
Oh, we got a 3 count here. We got an upset. We got Beau James and Ricky Shane beating the Bunkhouse boys with the help of Derik Billings. Billings did. Little tornado kick there. All right, Ricky and Johnny Blaster fighting on the outside, out of range of the camera. Billings is going to town on ice. Shoots him in. Goes for the monkey flip. He's up. Oh, Lord, here comes the Bunkhouse boys. Uh-oh. They're wearing Billings out. All right, now you got 3-on-1 out here. Somebody get out here and help this kid.
Oh, man.
There you got the cowbell to the head. Here you got Ricky Morton coming back in, thank goodness, to make the save. All right. Well, it's not a good clean win, Leonard, but it's win by disqualification. And that's how it'll go down in the books. Ladies and gentlemen.
Once again, the Bunkhouse boys interfered, trying to get some revenge. Really has.
I'm super proud of Derik Billings. And even Ricky Shane had a good showing for himself this week. Beau James is always excellent. Ricky Morton, fantastic. Bunkhouse boys cheating as usual. There goes the Stro down. Could this be it?
We were fortunate to get Ricky back so soon after he was on Mountain Mayhem in July.
That's right. Yeah.
Ricky's in demand all over.
Stage book every night of the week.
So we were very fortunate in getting him booked for this show.
Do you get him on that AARP deal? Do you get a discount? Paying full price, don't you guys?
I'm not commenting on.
Oh, takes him down in a shooting arm bar. Reverses it into a sugar hold. Come down. Oh, look at there. Uh-oh, here comes Wicked Wanda. What is this about? Oh, Stroh's up. He's not having none of this.
Stroh needs to pay attention to what War Machine's doing.
War Machine's got some. What's this? Oh, listen, hit him right in the top of the head. And he got the 3 count.
Three count.
War Machine winning once again to remain the Mountain State heavyweight champion.
War Machine had a.
The fans are asking Bubba, the referee, to check the tights of Warlord. Bubba's not going to do it. He's going to let it remain. I can't believe it.
NWA Mountain State heavyweight champion, the War Machine.
All right, folks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting hour of NWA Mountain State Wrestling right here on Network West Virginia. I'm Dean Bibb. Right here with me is the living legend, Nature Boy Buddy Landel.
And we're here in Hinton, West Virginia tonight, folks, and we've got an excellent card. And if you'll stay tuned, following this break, you're going to get to see the most exciting wrestling on TV today. So stay with us.
Good evening and welcome to another night of NWA Mountain State Wrestling on Charter Network West Virginia, Channel 2. I'm Dean Bibb with the living legend himself, Nature Boy Buddy Landel.
Well, it's great to be back, folks. Another exciting week of Mountain State Championship Wrestling. And we got Johnny Blasky, Alaskan Assassin, Ice, defending the tag titles against Billy Litton, Dynamite Derik Billings, heavyweight champion War Machine in action, and much, much more on this hour.
Absolutely, and in the ring right here you see the Swedish War Machine right there, Mr. Drake Tungsten. And he's going to be taking on tonight the former junior heavyweight champion in Kris King out of Charleston, West Virginia. And Kris, of course, needs no introduction.
All right, and here we got Kris coming to the ring.
And there he is, the thunderous applause there, buddy. Kris King coming out to the fans' delight tonight here in Hinton.
I'm just wondering, could we have got any closer to these speakers? I can't hear nothing.
Well, maybe the sound crew, they're pretty good guys. Maybe they can do something about that here in between matches. Of course, our referee tonight is Brian Bubba Kyle.
The youngest NWA referee on record.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It's a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Sundvold, Sweden, Drake Tungsten. And his opponent, from the capital city of Charleston, West Virginia, ladies and gentlemen, Kris King. Your referee for this match is Brian Bubba Kyle.
All right, here we go. We got Kris King and Drake Tungsten, collar and elbow lockup. This should be a great match.
Ought to be a good technical match too, because Kris King is trained under some of the greats here that continue to wrestle at NWA Mountain State, and he's a technician with a little bit of strong style martial arts too, if you've ever noticed.
And not a bad-looking girlfriend either.
Well, that's always a plus. That's Miss MSW, I believe.
Yes, as she appears at ringside now. Now we got a full Nelson going on here by Tungsten. Kris spins it around, comes back up into a hammerlock.
Tungsten has a slight height advantage, possibly a strength advantage in this one too. We'll see if Kris can outmaneuver Tungsten.
Side headlock by Kris King. Referee's asking Tungsten if he gives.
I'd say it's a little too early in the match for anyone to be calling it quits tonight, Nature Boy.
I have to concur. Last couple of weeks on television has been really exciting. I thoroughly enjoyed that. The wrestling's getting more intense, and the talent seems to get better and better every week. I'm just proud to be affiliated with Mountain State Wrestling.
And of course, you know, we have so many wrestlers they're hard to keep track of. I'll tell you a good way that they can find out who some of the talent is in West Virginia is by going to www.mountainstatewrestling.com. They can check out photographs, maybe a little bit of a bio and some contact information and a schedule.
Absolutely. All right, now we got an arm bar by Kris King on Tungsten. Tungsten driving him back to the ropes, fires him off, ducks the elbow. Uh-oh, here we go. Big arm drag by Kris King. Referee Bubba going down, asking him if he gives.
Kris King really controlling this part of the match right now. From a technical standpoint, there's been some good. Nice
big body slam. Kris King holds on to the arm, stays on top.
If he slams, there we got a rope break. If he'd have slammed him any harder, I think that tattoo would have left an imprint in the mat.
You know, we got an exciting hour coming up. We got Buzz Brian Jones against Bad News Jones, no relation. War Machine, Pitbull Bob Brown, Johnny Blast Ice, Derik Billingsley, Billy Litt, and it's just going to get better and better as the hour progresses. So stick around, folks. Get on the phone and call somebody.
Tungsten taking full advantage of the 10 count administered by Bubba Kyle. And King just daring him to come in. Finally breaking the count. The fans really riding Drake Tungsten right now. And he replies with, "You will shut up."
Who will shut up? Uh-oh, very good move by Tungsten. Been around, somebody's taught him that. Probably watched one of my old matches.
Oh, definitely.
I don't want to brag on myself, but so you go ahead and do it.
Oh, Nature Boy, I tell you what. If Nature Boy Buddy Landel was any finer,
go ahead and tell the people how great I was.
There'd be two of you. Another break.
All right, here we go. Oh!
Not a clean break.
Little low blowski there.
Giving him the Swedish nutcracker there out of the corner. And a blatant choke now by Drake Tungsten. And a little bit of smile for the camera, Kris King. Your mommy's watching.
Oh, little gut shot there. That's always good after a meal. Little shot to the head. Kris King's down. Selling like an auctioneer. He's waltzing him across Texas. And right in front of his girlfriend, he's taking that gut stomping, too.
Well, that's always embarrassing.
Hey, well, you know.
Of course, you always want to impress the ones you love. And I tell you what, anybody who loves Drake Tungsten ought to be really impressed right now with the way he's controlling this match by brute force and just absolute from the street tactics. Irish whip into the corner. And I think he telegraphed that one.
Yeah, Ray Charles could see that one coming.
Which man's going to be the first up to their feet? It's like Kris King's going to make it. He's got the crowd in his pocket. Strong forearms by King. Up against the rope, Irish whip. That strong elbow.
Big elbow down. Kris King goes up.
And look at that Nature Boy Buddy Landel elbow. 2 count. Kris King right back on him with an uppercut. Irish whip to the corner. He retreats. Big clothesline.
Elbow. Big bulldog. This should be it. Let's see if Bubba can make the count stick. Oh, little sweet chin music.
Calling for that super kick. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
ducks a clothesline, and hits it.
All right, this should be it.
Got one.
2.
Here is your winner, Kris King.
Winner is Kris King. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll stick around, we'll be right back after this break.
All right, welcome back to NWA Mountain State here on Network West Virginia. And the music tells it all. Excuse me, we're awaiting the arrival of Buzzsaw Brian Jones here tonight at the Summers County Memorial Building in Hinton, buddy.
Big Hinton, West Virginia, back once again. All right.
Beautiful town here, lots of heritage. And Buzzsaw Brian Jones is here to carve out more of a name for himself right here in the hills.
And he's going to be facing Bad News Johnson tonight.
A Canadian, big Canadian actually, from Calgary, Alberta. It's ought to be a good match. Of course, a few weeks ago in White Sulphur Springs, Brian had some words for me because I was announcing in the ring and I didn't have his name right.
Well, he's got one of those forgettable names, Buzzsaw Brian Jones. I should commit that to memory.
Yeah. And now we're awaiting the arrival of his opponent tonight, Bad News Johnson from Calgary, Alberta. And the house is shaking. And there he is, Bad News Johnson from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. This is my first opportunity seeing Bad News, but I've heard all kinds of great things about him.
I know this is the last time I'm doing this by the speakers. I can't hear.
Okay, we'll see if we can get a little more done. Again, the referee for this match also, Brian Bubba Kyle.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first from Ashland, Kentucky, Buzzsaw Brian Jones. And his opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, ladies and gentlemen, Bad News Johnson! Your referee for this match is Brian Bubba Kyle.
All right. Bad News Johnson just put Big Bubba up on the turnbuckle.
Timekeeper Kenneth Bibb ringing the bell over there.
All right. Buzzsaw's trying to work the crowd up again in his favor. Don't look like it's working.
Well, sometimes you're the favorite and sometimes you're not. Looks like Bad News Johnson had the crowd in his pocket here. Crowd definitely behind Bad News Johnson. And that says something about NWA Mountain State here, buddy, that we can draw the talent from as far away as Calgary, Alberta, Canada, right here to the hills of West Virginia.
Just shows you how strong that television is.
A little bit of embarrassment tactic here on the hands.
No.
And if the audience at home, in case they can't see it, Buzzsaw Brian Jones does have a bandaged up nose. And a very smart tackle.
Buzzsaw takes a powder.
He saw that big fist coming. He didn't want anything to do with Bad News Johnson and that big fist. And the crowd letting them know about it. The crowd of chicken echoing across the rafters here at Summers Memorial Building. Oh! Would you call that a long-distance low blow, buddy?
That was a long-distance low blow.
And for those of you at home who are keeping track, that's low blow number 3 tonight here on the NWA Mountain State.
Let's just start having low blow matches.
I would hate to be called the low blow champion, though.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Bubba Kyle trying to get some semblance of order here in the ring tonight. Telling him, lock up, wrestle clean, brush your teeth.
All right, here we go. Collar and elbow lock up. Got Bad News grabbing the arm, twisting it out of its socket. Buzzsaw with a handful of tights, taking him back to the ropes, trying to shoot him off. Reverse it, shoot him off.
There's a cover.
Big forearm.
1, 2.
Big 2 count.
Bad News Johnson definitely having not only overall size, but also a slight height advantage also. Making it hard for Jones to be able to move him around. I think the count's up to 5 now. Bubba Kyle with the count up to 2. Jones making his way up onto the apron. And making sure that Bubba Kyle keeps Bad News Johnson away from kicking that rope. Good turnout here tonight in Summersville, Nature Boy.
Yes, it is. I love Hinton. I'm going to come here and buy some property.
Good place to have it. Summers County's booming from what I understand. Got the dragon screw put in by Jones on Johnson. Johnson reverses it, going under. Moves it into a hammer lock. Now to a headlock. Good chain wrestling. And back to the hammer lock.
Well, Bad News,
Oh.
He knows a little bit about wrestling.
Yeah. Fits in good here at Mountain State. And now Jones claiming that was a closed fist.
Now Bubba's asking Bad News if he smacked a little jaw. Of course, he's denying it.
Looks like Jones's nose is giving him a little bit of a trouble.
Have you ever seen anybody as knock-kneed as Bad News Johnson before?
Boy, I tell you what, that is interesting here. It's like a couple of palm trees. Doesn't seem to slow him down any. Jones with the big elbow. And a cover. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. Jones taunting Johnson. Setting up for the next move. A drop kick sends Johnson rolling out of the ring. Right here in front of some of his diehard fans here in Hinton.
All right.
Jones meets him at the rope.
Bad News Johnson is down.
Oh, and a blatant choke now by Jones. Blatant choke.
All right, he's choking him. Bubba, the referee doesn't see. Yeah, he sees it. Okay, making him break.
Not much gets past Bubba Kyle. He's kind of like Barney Fife. Not much gets past him. And a clothesline into the corner. Beal toss out of the corner.
I want to apologize to the wrestling fans tonight. Nature Boy's a little under the weather. He can't hear out of his right ear, and he's a little bit of an allergy and sore throat, so my apologies, folks.
And best wishes to get better.
I'm trying my best.
Well, I tell you what, it's an honor just sitting here in the announcer's podium with you tonight.
Well, brother, you're the man. You are the man.
You also, sir. You got a rear chin lock.
As
Got a rear
sure
chin
as
lock.
Christ is king, you're the man. Second place.
Thank you, sir. Johnson up to his base. Can he get up to his feet? Elbows by Bad News Johnson. Johnson's really fighting for air right now. Ducks the clothesline and delivers his own clothesline. And both men are
huge
down.
elbow. Huge clothesline. He is down.
Johnson with the cover. 1, 2, almost a 3 count. And Jones, by sheer gut, powers out of that. Bad News to the corner. Oh!
Oh my gosh, he blacktopped him.
1. Whew. Brian Jones has proved himself a fighter tonight. Big chop by Bad News Johnson. And another big chop. And a smack of the back. And another big chop. Bad News telegraphed that one. Jones with the cover and in the ropes.
All right.
And Bubba Kyle didn't see it.
All right. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. The referee said that is it. Buzzsaw wins. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this break.
Here is your winner, Buzzsaw Brian Jones.
NWA Mountain State. They tell me that's where all the competition is. Well, that's where the Buzzsaw was coming to. The Buzzsaw's coming to NWA Mountain State. Fans, you've seen me out. You know all about me. You know I'm a great technical wrestler. You know I'm here for titles. I'm here for wins. I've started a winning streak. Look out, because when you hear the Buzzsaw's coming, you know one of the best wrestlers is coming to your town.
Back again at NWA Mountain State, right here on Network West Virginia. And there you see the man, the myth, the legend, your NWA Mountain State heavyweight champion, the War Machine. And he's really giving it to the fans over there on the other side of the ring. He's proud of himself as a champion, and he's been a fighting champion. Conspicuously absent, however, is Lady Viper. And this promises to be a good match tonight. As War Machine, buddy, War Machine is defending the NWA Mountain State title tonight against a one mean hombre, Pitbull Bob Brown.
Excellent heavyweight champion. I concur with your thoughts.
War Machine displaying the prize to the fans here tonight at Hinton. And as I stated, his opponent is Pitbull Bob Brown, and neither of these guys are to be crossed in a bad alley, I'm telling you. Pitbull Bob Brown's a tough hombre carrying a chain, and he's a wild man. And Pitbull has a crowd following here. Pitbull making his way around the ring, greeting all of the fans. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Has a 30-minute time limit, and it is for the NWA Mountain State Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, your NWA Mountain State Heavyweight Champion. He is from the underground. He is the War Machine.
Introducing the challenger from the dog pound. Ladies and gentlemen, Pitbull Bob Brown. Your referee for this match is Brian Bubba Kyle.
All right.
Pitbull placing that chain in the corner, buddy.
Got about 600 pounds up in that ring right now. This should be one of the best matches of the night.
It's definitely not going to be for the faint of heart tonight. This is going to be a knockdown, drag out between two tough hombres. I've seen Pitbull Bob Brown and the War Machine both, and they just don't know when to quit. Whether it's from sheer determination or just not knowing any better, they're going to keep on. Collar and elbow tie up here. War Machine comes out with an upper wrist lock. And Pitbull Bob Brown, Nature Boy, is an unorthodox wrestler. You see, he carries his big dog chain and dog collar. It's never far from him. It's right there at the corner. And if he needs it sometimes, he's been witness to use it. Big knee by the champion War Machine. Back to the hammer lock. Reversal by Pitbull Bob Brown. He's got War Machine looking for a way out.
Big hammer lock up here. Now watch that War Machine. He's a veteran. Just trying to swing around on him. There we go. Reverse hammer lock.
War Machine telling the ref to ask for submission. Both of these guys are vocal because you know you got War Machine talking the crowd, and you got Pitbull up in there just barking up a tree, buddy. Headlock administered by the challenger. War Machine sends him in sets. Big tackle.
Goes down.
War Machine checking out the concession stand over there. There we see that chain.
I can't believe he's letting him hold it at ringside.
It might be something Commissioner Larry Light needs to look into at the next board meeting. Bubba Kyle keeping a firm grip on this match.
Exactly. I'm gonna bring that up, my friend.
Pitbull obviously working his way up the contender ranks to where he's earned a title shot and impressed a lot of people, and he is a good wrestler.
Where's Wicked Wanda at tonight?
I don't know. I don't know where Lady Viper or her bifurcated tongued friend is. Bulldog sends in the champion, telegraphs it, and gets an elbow across the back of the head in response. War Machine taunting the crowd now. Those of you tuning in at home, this is the one and only NWA Mountain State on Sudden Link, West Virginia. Network West Virginia Channel 2, Bubba Kyle ordering a clean break. Champion War Machine giving knees to the back of the head. And Pitbull just doesn't seem to be moving. Now, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't there a Bulldog Bob Brown?
There was in Kansas City many, many moons ago, back in the 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s, and 40s. He was there a while.
He had some clout.
With Bob Geigel, Harley Race, and the rest.
Legendary names. Harley Race, 8-time NWA champion.
7.
Yeah,
no, well.
I defer to you. Blatant choke by the champion.
I think 7. How many times was Lou Thez world champion? 7.
7 times?
And Harley Race was 8. And Flair was like 684.
Titles or age?
His Social Security number is 1.
Oh. Didn't he train with Methuselah? Great Beal toss out of the corner.
The bearded one, 960 years old.
And we got We got just an absolute tearing of the tendons in the neck here on Pitbull Bob Brown by our champion War Machine. Bubba Kyle on top of the business, making sure there's no submission. Summers County Memorial Building is packed to the gills tonight, and the fans are letting War Machine have it. Firmly behind Bulldog, Pitbull. See, I've confused myself. Pitbull making it to his feet. Big elbow. Another big elbow. And a yank of the hair by the champion puts the Pitbull back on the mat. War Machine stalking his prey and planning out the next 5 moves. 1, 2. 2 count by Bubba Kyle.
All right, Bulldog's down. War Machine is waltzing him across Texas. Gut shot, gut shot, gut shot, gut shot. Shoots him out for the turnbuckle. Big turnbuckle charges in. Big boot. He's down.
He telegraphed that one from a mile away. War Machine with the cover. 1, 2. And Bubba catches him using the ropes for leverage. Bubba Kyle, the youngest sanctioned NWA referee, has the license to send the champion back to the locker room. Blatant choke by the champion. I don't think...
Bubba, you know, Bubba is the youngest NWA referee of all time.
Yes. And he's a staple here of NWA Mountain State. The fans love him. The wrestlers respect him.
All right, War Machine is trying to tear the back of his head off.
Pitbull getting the crowd behind him a little bit with his woof, woof. Clapping of the hands by the Bulldog. That's what I said. He doesn't know when to quit. He's making it to his feet. He's up to his base. He's on his feet. Big elbow. 2 big elbows. Punches to the solar plexus. Sends the champion in.
Uh-oh, reverse neck breaker. War Machine is up, getting the crowd behind him. Bulldog is down, and he looks like he's out of gas. Look at his stomach moving.
Bulldog slowly getting to his feet. I tell you, even in this condition, War Machine doesn't want to let the Bulldog, the Pitbull, get too much momentum behind him. War Machine brings him out of the corner.
Oh, big clothesline in the turnbuckle.
I swear the ring moved an inch. Covered by the champ. 1, 2.
Kick out.
Gut check time
He's got
here.
to cover him a little bit better than that.
Like him or not, the War Machine's been a fighting champion. He's fought in every venue on almost every card since becoming the champion. Big clothesline by the Bulldog, and both men are down.
Excellent match. Excellent.
Counts up to 2. Champ looks like he's going to be the first one to his feet. War Machine's on his feet, setting up for a double axe handle. The Pitbull taking over with rights to the chin. And a big slam by the Pitbull. And a clothesline. Pitbull's got the momentum. He's got the crowd. And he's got 3 clotheslines. I don't know, I'd have covered at that point. War Machine telegraphed that one. And a Bulldog by the Pitbull. Both men are down. Can Bulldog Bob Brown capitalize and get the cover and hook the leg? Bubba Kyle with the count.
Got a little run in here, big man.
And Scotty Blaze now distracting the referee. Oh, and we got some hairspray in the eyes of the Pitbull. By Erotica Divine and a choke slam. Here's a cover. 1, 2.
3, oh.
And the War Machine successfully defends his title.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have the War Machine winning tonight and remaining the Mountain State Heavyweight Champion. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and still your NWA Mountain State Heavyweight Champion, the War Machine.
Bob Brown, you've been a thorn in my side for the past month, pal. The Heat Miser Scotty Blaze, my manager Erotica Divine, you put your hands on her, bad career move, my friend, because tonight I cost you the shot at the title. Ooh, revenge tastes so sweet, and in the very near future, I'm going to dish it out to you and all your dog pound that needs a rabies shot. Just disgusting creatures. Bob Brown, you're going to know what the Heat Miser is all about.
All right, and the way to the ring right now is Johnny Blast and Ice. They're going to be taking on Derik, Billings, and Billy Litt.
And they're walking out to the Brown sound. Van Halen running with the devil. And I tell you what, buddy, these two guys are definitely running with the devil. They are two heels lacking souls, and they've been the tag team champions for months and months.
Are you saying they need salvation, brother?
Well, don't we all?
Amen.
And the fans are on their case. Ice mounts the ropes. And again, you got to hand it to Ice and Blast for being fighting champions, taking on all comers and turning them all away. And the fans are on their case tonight. And we got the ladies giggling because they know that coming out is Dynamite Derik Billings. They know that they're going to have Billy Litt and Dynamite Derik Billings coming out to take on the tag team champions. And there they are, the thunderous applause. Dynamite Derik Billings and the wild man Billy Litt. You know, buddy, neither of these men, either one, Litt or Billings, are any stranger to tag team work. Billings was one half of the team that Ice and Blast defeated for the tag team championship in Mount Hope, West Virginia. And Billy Litt and Damon Wright have been on the case of the tag team champions ever since.
You're exactly right. Derik Billings is one of the greatest wrestlers here we got. And Billy Litt's a high flyer. This is going to be a fantastic match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, 60-minute time limit for your NWA Tag Team Champions, Mountain State Wrestling. Introducing first, your NWA Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team Champions. From Anchorage, Alaska, he is the Alaskan Assassin, Ice. And his partner from Roswell, New Mexico, Johnny Blast. And introducing
Check out the feet on Derik Billings. He wears like a 19.
It's huge. Anybody who has a shoe size equal to or greater than my IQ, I give props to. I give props to Derik Billings.
Props, props, props.
And I know with the fans behind them, they're looking to put that big foot up somebody's butt, and it's going to be the tag team champions. Bubba Kyle trying to get the action underway here. We've got Billings and Ice pairing up first. Locking up like a pair of bulls, and Ice comes out with a headlock.
Working that head, reversing. Trying to go into a hammerlock.
Gets it.
Gets the hammerlock. Billy reverses the hammerlock. This kid can really wrestle.
Derik Billings, a taller man, getting behind and putting all that pressure around there on that clavicle and that shoulder and that elbow, rotator cuff. Ice went for the ropes. And the fans showing their approval.
All right, Billings is trying to rip the arm out of its socket on Ice. Ice goes for the eyes, back to the turnbuckle.
Are we going to see a clean break here? Bubba Kyle calling. Ooh. Punch to the breadbasket. Ice sends him into the corner.
Big turnbuckle moves. Misses on the elbow, back to the arm.
Derik up above him, able to put so much downward pressure onto the joints of Ice's left arm. Just like those Andersons, taking apart one part of the body, and they're just going to work on it all night. Billings makes the tag to Billy Litt, and Billy mounts to the turnbuckles. And
all right, Billy Litt coming up with a big elbow on the arm. Ice.
He's got Ice prostate
Johnny Blast
on the floor.
is kind of hamstringed over there. Can't do nothing but sit and watch his partner get his teeth kicked in.
That won't last long because there are some dirty players in the game. And throughout his career, Johnny Blast has been one of them. He'll find a way to make himself known in this match, whether he's the illegal man in or not. Bubba Kyle calling for a clean break. Ice has the hair of Billy Litt and backed him into the corner. Billy not letting go of that hammerlock. Here's an elbow. Another elbow. Ice sends Litt across the ring. Sets up like he did on Billings. With the same results.
Big arm drag down. Comes back up with the arm bar.
That is classic wrestling. You take the one part of the body and
that's
you work
right,
it.
Riceland in this neck of the woods. Riceland.
Rake in the eyes.
Excellent
Ice.
stop. Johnny comes in, feeds him for the arm drag. I didn't mean to call it before it happened, but, you know.
It was pretty obvious what was going to happen.
There you have it.
Well, you knew it was coming because you've been there and you've done that.
That was a great arm drag, but he couldn't have done that to me, brother. Not a chance. Johnny Blast shoots him off, Litt goes up. Oh, then frogs over him. Another arm drag.
And so far, this match has been pretty much all Billy Litt and Derik Billings. The fans are firmly behind the challengers in this one. Blast with a blow across the shoulders. Reversal by Litt. Litt went for the drop kick, nothing but air. And Blast with a kick to the head here on the challenger, Billy
And
Litt.
Billy Litt is getting them teeth kicked in. Getting a little lipstick knocked off of him. Johnny Blast choking him on the second rope. Referee Bubba making him break.
Mouthing off to Derik outside of the ring.
Oh,
Smack to the
draws
chest.
Derik in. Now they're going to double team him.
It's just a Memphis beatdown. And Ice mocking the tag.
Trying to do that Nature Boy elbow a little bit,
I know,
isn't he?
that corkscrew elbow, buddy. 2 count by Bubba Kyle. Ice saying should have been a 3. It was what it was.
Smart
Billy
move, keep him isolated back to their turnbuckle.
They've got that ring cut in
Double
half.
pin again. 3 seconds before they have to break and get out.
Ice with the Irish whip, blast rather. Lit just grazed off the first one, hit the ropes, tried to get a rebound, and caught a second elbow. The leg drop by Blast. Here's cover, 1, 2. Cocky cover, it wasn't any way he had that. 2 count. Blast brings Lit up, and right back down again with the fist. Lit fights back. Rake in the eyes by the champ and a tag to Ice. Ice comes in immediately with a high-impact axe handle. And a modified rear chin lock clutch going. Billy Lit fighting. He's got the hand raised, keeping the adrenaline moving.
All right, Ice is on top. Reverse chin lock. Referee asking Billy Lit if he gives. He says no. He's fighting back, getting the crowd behind him. Billings chomping at the bits to get back in.
And we got a meeting of the minds there in the middle of the ring. Both Lit and Ice colliding right in the middle of the ring. Bubba Kyle starts the count. It's at 3. Counts at 3. It's gut check time right here in Hinton for the NWA Mountain State Tag Team Championship. It's on the line. Ice facing the wrong corner. Both men struggling to get to their feet. Ice tags Blast. And Lit tags Billings.
Tag Billings in. 1 down, 2 down. Johnny Blast goes down, big elbow. Ice goes down.
Blast goes to Lit. Billings sends Ice out of the ring and follows him out. Lit with shoulders into the midsection of Johnny Blast in the corner. Derik bringing Ice up off the floor.
All right, we got to keep what's going on in the ring.
The legal men in the ring are Johnny Blast and Derik Billings. And Billy Lit goes to the top. Outside, Ice and Billings continue to fight. Here's Lit at the top.
Oh, beautiful sunset flip.
Ice breaks it up. Again, the legal men in the ring.
Here comes Billings from the outside. Big pile driver. No, goes up to a power bomb. Billings is up on the rope. Ice doesn't see him. He turns around and big cross body block. 1, 2, 3.
We have new NWA Tag Team Champions.
And we have new Tag Team Champions. Look at the look on Ice's face. They're devastated.
Here are your winners and new NWA Mountain State Tag Team Champions, Billy Lit and Dynamite Derik Billings.
An incredible night of action. An incredibly fought match. And Dynamite Derik Billings and Billy Lit pulling out the victory. Not an upset, but a victory.
Oh, Lord, here comes the Bunkhouse boys.
Hold on, we got the Bunkhouse boys jumping the champions, the new champions. Bandit sends Derik Billings out. Again, Bubba Kyle calling for order. The ring is, the bell's being rung, and they're hanging.
Billy Lit's getting hung.
We need help from the dressing room.
We need the National Guard.
Commissioner Larry Light needs to get the troops out here to break this up. Keep ringing the bell. We need some help from the
Somebody
back.
do something. They're beating this kid to death. They're
And
choking
Bubba Kyle
him. They're
just
killing
shoved
him.
out of the way. And now Bandit has one of the tag team belts. And they're looking to take Billy Litt's head off. What a way to start your new reign as a tag team champion. Where is Derik Billings? There he is. Folks, this is incredible. We have new tag team champions, and they're left laying in the ring by the Bunkhouse boys.
I believe we got word from the commissioner.
Well, we just received word from the back. After this display by the Bunkhouse boys, by order of Commissioner Larry Light, next week, the new tag team champs, Billy Litt and Derik Billings, will put their newly earned tag team titles on the line against the Bunkhouse boys. But if the Bunkhouse boys lose, the Bunkhouse boys must leave NWA Mountain State for good.
Folks, stay right there. We'll be right back after this break. Look, 14.
We got it! We got them suckers! I heard him like them little cotton pickers back in Georgia. What are you talking about? What do you want? What do you want? We're celebrating, pal. We got our celebration going on.
You want a match tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want a match tonight? I tell you what.
Why don't you put we got new tag team champions down in MSW.
Yeah.
Why don't you put those titles on the line and let the Bunkhouse boys take them?
Yeah.
What are you gonna put on the line?
What we gonna put on the line?
I tell you what.
What?
The Billy Litt and Derik Billings will put up the titles. You'll put up loser leave town.
What?
If you win, you get the titles.
If we
You
lose, he leaves town.
You leave town.
You leave town.
You leave town.
You're leaving
If
town.
we lose, you leave
No,
town.
no, I'm staying. You will be going if you lose this match.
Brother, we've been here a long time. We
ain't
ain't
gonna
going
lose.
nowhere.
An incredible night of action right here
Fantastic.
at Network West Virginia on NWA Mountain State Wrestling. Nature Boy, what can I say? New tag team champions, Billy Litt and Derik Billings.
Yeah, and I believe we just received word from the commissioner, and what was that word?
Well, the word was that because of the interference at the end of the match by the Bunkhouse boys and just the absolute atrocity of the beatdown that they laid down, by order of Commissioner Larry Light, next week the new tag champs, Derik Billings and Billy Litt, are going to put their newly earned titles on the line against the Bunkhouse boys right here in Hinton, West Virginia, with a stipulation: if the Bunkhouse boys lose, they must leave NWA Mountain State for good. It is an official loser leave town match sanctioned by NWA Mountain State and the National Wrestling Alliance, Nature Boy.
Hey, for my co-host, I'm the Nature Boy, Buddy Landel. We appreciate y'all tuning in to Mountain State Wrestling this week. And if you'll be right, we'll stay tuned. We'll be right back next week. Take care.
God bless.